Hello, and welcome to another episode of Real Life After 70. Have you ever been working on a project and just it's an important project to you, but yet you find yourself getting distracted and pulled away from accomplishing what you've intended to do? And it happened to me. It happens a lot over the years, I guess. And it's sometimes it seems a little difficult to maintain focus. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that, and maybe a few tricks and tips as how to get back on track. Let's. My name is Mike Reynolds, and I'm your host here at Real Life After 70. This is a podcast about you know, dealing with getting older. And sometimes it's a challenge. It's a challenge to get older, but what's the alternative? So anyway, when we're I started this podcast oh gosh, it's been a month or so. I started, it was part of a challenge that was hosted by Stacy Lauren, Do Your Thing. And I really appreciate that. And it got me going. And I was getting some good momentum going there for a while and then publishing some podcast episodes on a regular basis. And then, life took a turn. So got some projects that was like really a priority. We wanted to, there were a lot of things that needed to get done around where we're living. We have a bunch of stuff in storage that we needed to sort through. Anyway, a lot of things kept coming up. And it kept pulling me away from doing another episode of the podcast or doing some other things that, to keep the business moving along and keep the momentum up. So I feel like I've lost that momentum for a bit and I've got to get back to it. So a couple of things that have come up that I think will help. And one of them is the big thing, I think, is that, you write down your goal and and then you can revisit that. And part of writing down your goal is why. Why do we want to accomplish this? What is the benefit to us as an individual? And how is it benefiting us? And how is it benefiting our family and our friends, our community, the world itself? Are we so those are important features, and we need to keep reminding ourselves. So a lot of tricks are like, writing out a list of why it is that you want to accomplish this task. Anyway, if we write it out, then we can review it, and that's a good thing to do every morning and every evening as we get ready to go to bed and get some sleep. Reread that list of why it is important because over the night, through osmosis, through dreams, through whatever power that you may believe in, uh, things can help. Answers can come if you've got questions of you're stumbling or whatever. So it's important to keep that why at the forefront of your mind. And that is I think, the number one way of maintaining a focus on your goal. The other is I found that it helps to have a schedule. I In the morning, I try to get some of the stuff done that I feel is important. And while I've got a little bit more energy level, come afternoon, it gets hot, it gets steamy, it rains, I don't know what else. It does a lot of things. But if you start off with your most important task at first, and that way you get it done and you feel great about it the rest of the day. And then you can go off and do the other projects that you've got coming up. Everything, you got to maintain something. You got to check the air pressure in your tires or whatever you got to do. But you've accomplished something on your path to achieving this goal that is very important to you. So whatever that goal is, keep it in mind and make sure you schedule it, and schedule it early in the day, because that's when your energy level is going to be the best. So that's it for today. Those are a couple of tips, and I'm hopeful that we can all pursue our dreams. And you know, I think it was Stacy Lauren, I know it was actually, that says, don't wait for opportunity, create it. And that's up to us to do that, because nobody else is going to do it, and nobody else is going to run our lives for us. We have to do it ourselves. So stay focused, pursue those dreams, and make even small steps each day. So thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. This is Mike Reynolds with Real Life After 70. Follow us on the podcast platforms wherever you want to listen to it, and on YouTube. So, or visit us at the website, reallifeafter70.com. That's it. So thank you, and bye for now.